Hello, everybody, and welcome to Friday Night Strike. I'm Johnny Von Hollywood, and of course, joined with me will be Mikhail Ice Cold 3000. What a busy week it's been here in the ShockWrestling universe. Dragon Dynasty's ending was wild, but even more wild than that was the reveal on Monday Night Raw. We're not going to focus on that too much here on Friday Night Strike, though. We're going to have a good time, prophecy-free. Let's take a look back at what happened with our Strike competitor, Davo, right after he retained the title. The Konkaiva family appeared out of nowhere and started attacking him. Let's take a look back at the replay from Dragon Dynasty.
Oh, Konkaiva? From Proving Grounds?
Oh my God, Konkaiva? What are you doing out here?
What's going on?
I don't even know if Davo notices.
Yeah, I don't think
Konkaiva is coming out.
Codebreaker's running out to the ring now. Oh, Kong's just staring. Yeah, Oh my God! Wait a minute.
What?
That's Kong's brother Jay Kava and their cousin Tanohaku. No way.
Oh my God.
Rob just signed these guys and now they're attacking the BWI.
Konkaiva has a family?
Oh man. You know, it's Kong, of course.
Wow.
Was not victorious in the finals of the tournament. Wants to win championships. Wants money.
Konkaiva is here and clearly wanting to go after Dave. Oh.
Wow. Statement made.
What a wild weekend it was at Dragon Dynasty, Mikhail. Konkaiva's family arriving for this first matchup tonight. Are you ready for Tonohaku and Jay Kaiva versus Davo and Duke Havoc?
I was hoping that we would, they'd have like easier names to say, like Diddy Kaiva, Donkey Kaiva, Cranky Kaiva, but
nice.
But I'm ready for them. Hopefully watching a match with these folks will help me remember their names. But I'm familiar with Konkaiva. I'm surprised.
Yes, Kong, of course, has been around, but Tono and Jay showing up at Dragon Dynasty this past weekend was quite shocking, attacking Davo, as we just saw. And Davo apparently has called upon Duke Havoc since he has a past with Konkaiva in the Proving Grounds tournament. He believes that if using the Rob's British Wrestling Invasion members together, they stand strong and could take down this new Kaiva family that has arrived. But
it's interesting to hear Davo, of all people, who claimed that he could beat everybody on this brand, call for help.
That's an interesting perspective. Of course, Davo did retain in his matchup at Dragon Dynasty, but when the family arrived, maybe there was a bit of panic because, to an extent, Rob is in charge of the Kaiva family as he is in charge of Proving Grounds.
Interesting. Okay, so this might be leading to a Rob versus Davo civil war.
I mean, not necessarily that, but more like what's Rob going to put the Kaiva family through in Proving Grounds Season 2 whenever that comes out?
Well, yeah, I could see that as well, but don't you think Rob's a double crosser? Come on, man. You know that he does shit like this all the time.
And speaking of Rob, him and Duke Havoc won the tag team titles in the tag team unification matchup for the ShockWrestling World Tag Team titles and what was once the Blockbuster title that they ended up calling the British tag titles at one point last month, and then now they merged. Now they're all the British title, I guess, Mikhail. Rob showed up with his, and it says World Tag Team Champion with a crown on it, and of course the BWI stamp on that belt. Duke Havoc, of course, winner of the Proving Grounds tournament back at Tidal Wave. It's about time we're going to see a title defense of his on Friday Night Strike.
Well, speaking of titles and speaking of Proving Grounds, what do you think of that new NXT title that we saw Tuesday? Or did you not see it yet? I could explain where I'm going.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, so there's a new NXT title, and something I found kind of funny about it is we went through some lengths to not make our Proving Grounds title look like the NXT title, but the new NXT title looks like the Proving Grounds title.
Does it look like the UFC belt?
Yeah, it looks a little bit more. It's gray. It has like a flatter, a wider surface to it.
Your retaining Outer Rim champion, Dave is here and ready to go on Friday Night Strike. Quite the matchup against Warp at Dragon Dynasty. I had a real fun time with Ace in the booth during that match. But, of course, Davo, Warp, Strike guys. When Konkaiva and his family appear, I had to wait all week, Mikhail, until I could be back in the booth with you and settle this new Kaiva conspiracy that's going on.
Well, I'm ready to get it settled once and for all. I'm ready to see somebody finally stand up to Davo and take that title away from him. I welcome the Konkaiva family.
Okie dokie. Let's see who is first in this matchup.
Duke Havoc. Starting things off with, is that, who's that?
Jay Kaiva going after Duke Havoc.
Jay Kaiva, the one with the tights. Have to remember that one.
I hope. As Duke Havoc kicks him in the leg.
Duke Havoc has impressed me in his short time here on the main roster. Didn't watch Proving Grounds because I don't watch the B show or the C show, I guess. But I've been impressed so far with the little that I've seen.
Yes, and of course, we've seen some of the Proving Grounds competitors over the past month here on Monday Night Con, Friday Night Strike.
And
so it's been fun seeing them.
The other Kaiva.
Throwing him into Davo picking up. Oh, nope. Not being able to pick him up. Well, he is a much larger competitor than Davo.
Using PlayStation 2 era wrestling game logic, you can't pick up a guy that is that body type.
To be fair, this current era wrestling game has the weight mechanics as well.
Oh, does it? I feel like I've never noticed it.
It's one of the options as well.
Oh, you can turn it off?
Yes.
That's pretty lit.
I believe within the creation suite.
Scoop slamming Yokozuna as Dom. As
Tono taking down Davo. Davo has not once tagged in Duke Havoc in this matchup. Now, of course,
just got in there.
Duke and Rob. It's been like 5 minutes, Mikhail.
He's getting his ass kicked. I'll tell you that much. Ooh, off the ropes with just a regular punch to the face. I don't really think he needed to get all the recoil in there. Oh, Tree of Woe.
What was that?
What? The Tree of Woe.
That looked like shit.
Yeah, it did look like that was a botch. I feel like that whatever was supposed to happen there. I guess we know who the Tongaloa of the group is.
Duke Havoc tagged in now, going after Jay Kaiva. Kick to the head. Swing there.
Sleeper
putting
hold.
him into the sleeper.
And Duke Havoc getting himself out of there. But I don't know. I mean, we've never seen the Kaiva family in action before. This is only our second time seeing them, period. I would be nervous getting in there with a competitor that, just showed up out of nowhere. Cover.
Look at this, though.
Oh.
Davo with the kick to the face, stopping the pin on Duke Havoc.
Tagging into Toro? Is that his name?
Tano
Haku.
Haku.
Tano Haku. Like that. Good reference. But Haku being the father of Tamatonga and Tongaloa. Fun fact for you. There's your wrestling fun fact of the week.
Davo is trying to tag himself back in. I don't know. Did he get the tag officially? Or is he just in there going after Tono?
The referee is rolling with it.
All right.
Duke
You know how the refs are here, Mikhail. Davo trying to put the family that attacked him out of nowhere at Dragon Dynasty away. Uh-oh. Into a cover.
Duke Havoc just standing there.
Didn't even need to get involved. Konkaiva cheering on his family members. Back and forth. Oh!
I think Duke Havoc felt a little too confident in that one. Look, he's doing it again. He's just trying to disrespect the British by pinning one of them in front of the other one. Oh! Forearm smash. Russian leg sweep here by Davo. Cover.
One, two.
No!
Kick out.
Close call there by the British Wrestling Invasion's own Davo. Knee to the head of Tono Haku.
What a great kickoff to our show here tonight. Davo jumping to the outside of the ring, chasing Tono down.
Impressive landing. Adam Cole could never. Yeah, that's how,
you're gonna have to explain that.
That was him doing something much less dangerous than that. Is how he's been injured for like over a year.
Oh, interesting.
It's almost like if you don't condition it, go to the gym, you can get hurt wrestling. Sorry, enough of the Adam Cole hate. We're at a 6 count here.
7. Davo tying up Tono on the outside of the ring.
Is he just going to let him get the 10 count? What is he doing? No!
Oh,
what was the point of
reset
that?
it.
Just to flex on Adam Cole a little bit more. Oh!
Showing him how to land. And edge.
Big suplex!
Got to use both your feet to land. Davo, the Outer Rim champion, beating up people who we've never seen wrestle here in the Shock Wrestling universe.
Yeah, I mean, it's either, you don't know if is it a walk in the park for him? Oh, that was crazy. Whatever Davo did, I think he just answered the question, is it a walk in the park? 2, no! Jay
Stoppage
Kaiva. There.
Jay's back in now.
Oh, and now the sharpshooter is getting applied. No, but why did he do that? Just to hit the finisher? Davo just being an asshole now.
Listen, the guy refuses to defend his title. Then he wants to beat up these guys who, I mean, fairly did attack him at Dragon Dynasty.
Dude, he just did it again. What is going on? Davo puts on the sharpshooter and then... I guess that's, what do you call it? That's just the screw job, right?
By not doing it?
Well, by doing it a little bit and then letting go before they tap out.
It's partially screwing. It's the half-ass job.
Yeah.
This is what it is. Uh-oh. Look at the strength by Haku there.
Big sidewalk slam there.
First match of the night continues on here.
And Tono Haku is... This guy, I don't think we've seen anything like this guy before. This guy is going to make...
Look at that headbutt onto Davo!
That was brutal.
That cannot feel good at all!
I feel already like Tono Haku is going to be a huge addition to the meat division here on Strike as he delivers the final blow, the bonsai drop. But is that going to be it? Is he going to cover... Is he going to steal the win right here?
Can you imagine him getting the pin on Davo in tonight's match?
He was setting up for something else, but it's not happening. Davo with the combination and drop kick. Jay is begging for that tag in.
Uh-oh. Davo throwing him into the corner. Now, of course, Duke has mostly partnered more with Rob. Maybe that's why Davo's neglecting Duke a bit here.
Yeah, maybe they're not comfortable teaming with each other. Even on Triple F, we saw Davo, Rob, and Chopper together. 2, 3, there it is.
3, there you go. Davo gets the pin there tonight. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, on the side of the ring, Jay Kaiva and Kaiva Kong are... They're arguing with the ref that Tono's foot was on the rope during that finish. Now they're starting to sound like the British Wrestling Invasion. even though the British Wrestling Invasion are the ones who get away with the win here. I didn't see his foot on the rope tonight,
I think I might have seen his foot on the rope. I think I might have seen that.
Interesting. I guess you'll have to let us know down in the comments below what you saw in that opening matchup for Friday Night Strike as we move on here tonight. It's the first Women's Scary Box qualifier, and we have a new face here in Shock Wrestling, our most recent signing in the women's division. Yes, for the first time ever, we are having the Women's Scary Box on Halloween. So this first qualifier is going to be very fun as Danielle makes her way down.
Well, speaking of women, I do want to give everybody a big thank you for whoever tuned in to our 1K celebration live stream. We did get to have my lady, Madison, on, and we had a great time. If you haven't watched it, go back and check it out, because I think that, first of all, I think both of our live streams so far have been very fun, very funny to do. But I had a blast that night, and if you did not get to catch it live, I think it's just as good watching it back. I've been driving to work every day and listening to the audio of it back because I enjoyed it so much. But yes, Danielle in the ring now. Let's see who the newest signing to Strike is in the women's division.
And an opportunity of a lifetime to immediately go after the Women's Scary Box. Welcome in Ren Minkovich. Now, this is our newest signing here in Shock Wrestling. She has been a dominant force in a European MMA league where she had amassed an impressive record of 14 wins, 3 losses with 8 knockouts and 4 submissions. Of course, later on in her career, she continued to dominate, but something inside her made her want to move on from the cage. She wanted to go to wrestling, baby! So, of course, we have invited her here to Shock Wrestling. Ren Minkovich believes in discipline, control, and fierce determination that she honed in MMA that will be able to take her even further in the Shock Wrestling universe. Let's see how she can compete against Danielle, who has been quite the impressive rookie here throughout the last few months on Shock Wrestling.
Well, I mean, Ren just flipped her right over her shoulder.
Another bit of a height difference, a bit of a size difference. Of course, we kicked the show off with that British matchup, and the Kaiva family much taller than the British Wrestling Invasion members. Ren looking a lot taller than Danielle here.
I mean, looking shorter right now. Danielle's got her on the ground.
Yeah, that's a good point. Danielle has the skill. The first time she was pinned was just at Dragon Dynasty in the Women's Elimination Chamber, pinned by Ashley.
And I almost said Ashley won that match. I don't remember.
She did.
We'll get big congratulations to Ashley. Moonsault.
Yes. New Women's World Champion Ashley over on Monday Night Call. Monday Night Call this past week was insane.
Yeah,
I brought it up earlier in the show that we're going to focus on our show since we don't have that problem here anymore.
Maybe we should talk about it. We had a big reveal on Monday Night Call.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about it. As a big hit by Danielle into a cover. Only a 1 count on Ren. Ren Minkovich has made herself known in the locker room, is a bit friendly with some of the members of the Nest. Yes, so I don't know what that could mean.
Why would you become friendly with the Nest?
I don't know.
That's like being
Why
friendly
would you become friendly with the British Invasion?
Being friendly with the Nest is like being friendly with the people at the supermarket, like the employees. Like, what are you going to do with that?
Ren tying free up fruit? The arm of Danielle here. That ref really not moving around too much tonight.
Dude, and he's been the same ref every match.
Do you think it's the most recent game update?
Oh, I don't even know. Yeah, and he's staying out of the
I've been having some issues.
I haven't played the game in a bit, but I'm scared to. It's one of those times where I took a break for like 3 weeks, and I don't even want to download the update.
And nothing more.
Dude, it's gonna be so fucked up when I try to play it again.
Danielle trapped in the corner by Ren Minkovic here in tonight's match. Once again, Scary Box qualifier. Cover by Ren.
1, 2.
Only a 1 count. That's the way to do it, Danielle. Of course, Danielle, part of Killa's Profits. Killa and Rosemary's Baby over the past few weeks don't seem to be getting along because Rosemary's Baby keeps losing and Killa's like, yo, you're bringing our faction down, man.
What's that phrase that Marky D likes to use? They're 2 tag team partners who don't get on well. 2, kick out there.
Another save by Danielle. Of course, the first competitor to make it into the Scary Box match is Nicole Fox, who beat Jessie Dixon on Monday Night
Look at this ankle lock. This is brutal.
Oh, my God.
She's got her whole leg bent back. Oh, and Danielle gets out of it.
The strength of Danielle, able to get out of
Oh,
with a spear.
That might be it.
Cover. 1, 2, 3.
Well, in her debut, Ren disappoints.
But missing that opportunity might encourage her later on as she is officially signed here in Shock Wrestling. So we will be seeing her some more in the upcoming weeks. Congratulations to Danielle making it into the Scary Box qualifier. So far, her and Nicole Fox are in the Scary Box matchup for Halloween as we move on here tonight on Friday Night
You know my
Strike.
pick to win is Nicole Fox, obviously.
Already? I mean, you don't even know all the other competitors
I
yet.
just have a feeling. John, for 1 second, I do want to make my own announcement. I'll be quick, I promise.
Right before the Blockbuster match?
Well, I have something important to say. Because this month, after the raging success of the return of Triple F, we're coming back. Oh! Speaking of coming back, much like Triple F back from the dead, it's Frankenstein's monster.
It's a time to get spooky here on Friday Night Strike. Welcome to the month of October, and welcome to the Blockbuster division of Shock Wrestling. We have a very special Blockbuster matchup tonight, a horror icon versus another Blockbuster icon. In a very special match. Frankenstein is the first of, or I guess Frankenstein's monster is the first of the monsters that you may be seeing around here on Friday Night Strike over the upcoming weeks. Very exciting times for the Blockbuster division, Mikhail.
Very exciting. If you don't know, folks, I'm a huge fan of the Universal Dracula Frankenstein movies. The Hammer films as well with Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing are just really fun watches this time of year. But I'm looking forward to watching the Frankenstein monster in Shock Wrestling. He's squatted over there. I hope he's not doing anything.
That's a really good Frankenstein.
Yeah, this claw is very good. It's damn it! Oh, of course it is.
Well, this is on me, Mikhail.
You know, okay, so listen. We always make comments about how can Indiana Jones compete at this level. He's a 70-year-old man. Like he's gotta give it up at some point. Did you see The Substance? I think I figured it out.
No, I have not seen The Substance.
Well, in The Substance, I'm not going to spoil it, but there's a substance, and if you take it, a younger version of yourself appears, and I think that might be happening with Indiana Jones here. I think we only see him sometimes. That's his 7 days on, 7 days off. He probably has his first form in the food matrix, sleeping somewhere. But I feel like this has got to be like a younger version of Indiana Jones that's, physically better than him in every way. I just don't believe that this is
the way
7-year-old Harrison Ford.
The way I always use the excuse is somehow he got the
Rey Mysterio treatment.
No, the from Last Crusade.
Oh, okay.
Got the drink back.
Oh, from the Fountain of Youth.
Yeah.
There is an in-universe Indiana Jones explanation. He doesn't have the substance. Yeah. I mean, a lot of wrestlers use the substance, if we're being real. But I'll just let that one hang there. Frankenstein's monster and Indiana Jones in action, ladies and gentlemen.
So what's your favorite of the original classic Universal monsters?
Dude, I love the Invisible Man. That one was, like, as a kid, I just thought that one was so funny. But I love Ghost of Frankenstein. That was my favorite one to watch as a kid. Very creepy, very cool performances from not just Basil Rathbone, who was Frankenstein's son, but Lionel Atwill is in that movie. I want to say one of the early Barrymores. It's a really stacked cast. Bela Lugosi. They're all just giving really intense Shakespeare-like performances in this made-up sequel to Frankenstein. Jumping
Indiana
over.
Jones beating him with the light tube.
Big
Leg
leg
drop
drop
by
there.
Indy.
Shades of my father, Banger Howe, whose birthday is today.
Oh, happy birthday, Banger Howe. This Friday, or do you mean October 1st?
October 1st, sorry. We're getting
God
this
damn
one in the
it.
can, folks. Sorry.
I fucking hate Mikhail's.
Happy 4 days removed from your birthday, Banger.
Here we go. Frankie. I almost called him Frankenstone.
Frankenstone. Yeah.
Frankie Stone from Proving Grounds. You may see him around as Frankenstein picks up. I'm not going to call him Frankenstein's monster the whole match. Are you one of those pricks that will freak out when I call him Frankenstein?
Call him Herman. Call him. I think the creature is cooler because it makes him sound less human.
Yeah, the creature, of course.
But he's.
That's like Michael Myers in the first movie, The Shape.
Yeah, I like the
The
shape
Shape.
better than calling him Michael Myers.
Don't you love in the requel movies or the reboot movies of things? They're like, oh, let's go back and recall him The Shape again.
Well, I like that, and then in the last, in Halloween Ends, I was like, oh, I get it now, like when he shows up again, it'll be more ambiguous if it's Corey Cunningham or Michael Myers. It's just the shape.
And they did not go that route.
Yeah,
at all.
they put him in the goddamn meat grinder.
Ends. We've had Shock Wrestling in October for 2 years in a row now, and both years I could not help but complain about Halloween Ends just being what it was.
Dude, one of the funniest movies ever.
It's so wild. It's so bad, but I can't wait to rewatch it later on this month with
All
you,
three
Mikhail.
of those movies were like, I don't know if I liked that the first time I watched it, but then I like thought about it for a little bit, and I was like, that movie was fucking hilarious.
Oh my God! Indy flying outside of the ring to take down the monster.
Indiana Jones shaking that off, that big hit from big outside dive there. Now he's got a light tube. Lightning will make him stronger. Don't do that.
Missing the leg drop that time. That's a good point. I never thought of that, Mikhail. Now, were you a fan of Creature of the Black Lagoon?
That was another one I liked, yeah.
I like that one. What
Creature
other
only got a
Universal
couple
monsters
movies.
can we think of?
I like
How
the
many of
Wolfman.
the Frankenstein movies have you seen?
I've
of
seen
the Frankensteins.
So the first 4 Universal ones I saw. Wait. Speaking of,
kill Indy? He just knocked in. I'm getting word that Indiana Jones has been knocked out and Frankenstein's monster gets the win here tonight.
unbelievable. That is the first loss I think we've seen from Indiana Jones.
I should have made it a title match! God damn it!
Dude, imagine! And to kick off the month of October, Frankenstein's monster is our new blockbuster champion. But folks, stay tuned because up next we could see a new champion of Zeus. Nova is starting an open challenge for the belt of Zeus up next on Strike. But now we're going
we have
to
to
commercial.
talk about Dragon. We have to talk about Dragon Dynasty a bit, Mikhail. I know you were a little upset with me saying that Slime Theory was going to put the belt of Zeus on the line, but I thought it was a very good matchup. The fans loved it. Tonight's open challenge for the belt of Zeus. Oh my God!
The
We
Aussie
haven't
Avatar.
seen these guys for like a month. The Aussie Avatar and Sully are here with a brand new theme, straight out of Australia.
That's rocking.
Oh, that's very AI generated.
Yeah, I was about to say when I heard it, come on, Australia, you could do better.
Blaming the Australians.
I blame Australia.
Yeah, Australia has, to me, one of the greatest rock bands of all time.
Yeah.
AC/DC.
Oh, I was gonna say, what other Australian bands are there?
I can't think of any
The
other
Kangaroo
ones.
Jacks. Oh, I got a
Nova-
text. Alucard, that's a good band name.
The Kangaroo Jacks.
The Kangaroo Jacks.
As the new champion of Zeus makes his way down on Friday Night Strike. Of course, Nova, at the end of the trade deadline, had joined Friday Night Strike from Monday Night Raw and has made his presence known by immediately getting a championship belt within the first month. Of course, back at Dragon Dynasty, he walked out with a new manager who is here with
Who the
him
fuck is this
tonight.
guy? What the hell? That's his manager?
Yep.
Does he have a name?
Can't remember.
He looks
It's
like
not
a
written down anywhere.
he looks like a Disney World cast member.
Yeah, he does.
What is
No,
going
but
on?
the Belt of Zeus, it was a fun match at Dragon Dynasty between Slime Theory and Nova. Slime Theory held on to that title for a decent amount of time, and I think this is good. I think, once again, I don't think that tore down Slime Theory in any way. I think he'll be okay.
You're
throughout
so
all
kind.
this.
I
Shut the
I gave
Listen,
him that
you're
tongue
over here.
lashing.
You're having some problems with your clique, it seems.
Do you know? Okay, whenever
the
that happens,
trustworthiness amongst your group is all over the place over the past week, it seems.
whenever that happens, whenever we come up short, I'm backstage like fucking John Taffer. I'm like, how could you fucking do this to me?
Now, don't forget, folks, Mikhail has been neglecting to mention it, but tonight's main event is Mikhail's Triple F Open Challenge. I
Yeah.
know that you've been neglecting to mention it so that more people don't hear and try to join. But, well... Did you hear the new Big H theme on Monday?
no. Is it
Oh.
well? It's the Big H.
Maybe. Very exciting match. Open challenge for the belt. Nova putting the belt of Zeus on the line against Aussie Avatar tonight. No offense to my boy, Aussie Avatar. I think he'll be okay. I think Nova will retain the title. Haven't really seen. I mean, Aussie Avatar, when he first joined, remember, he almost won quite a few times.
Yeah,
It seems
he
like
almost
Ramon,
won,
we have
though.
some of these mid-carders that are always hanging around, almost winning, almost becoming great, and then not doing anything for months afterwards. Maybe it's Aussie Avatar's time, and I'm doubting him a bit too much. I would have thought it would be Sully in this matchup, but maybe I'm wrong. Good luck, Aussie Avatar.
I was hoping for Sully. I'm a fan of Sully. But
Sully cheering on the Aussie Avatar, taking Nova down. Look at these quick moves by the Avatar.
grappling there. The Aussie Avatar with Hurricane Rana. I mean, I would like to see the Aussie Avatar beat Nova, of all people. That
It would be cool to see a title change very quickly.
I would like that. And then Slime Theory could answer the Aussie Avatar's open challenge. And then I would let Slime Theory sit at the table with us occasionally.
You don't let him sit at the table?
No, he lost the belt.
It's
What do
been-
you want me to do?
It's been 5 days!
Okay. How long do you shun your children for when they misbehave?
Bro, not long enough, because I'm in the booth with you tonight.
Well, kick to the
Nova
chest of the
kicking.
Aussie Avatar.
Quick elbow. I'm surprised that Aussie Avatar was very quick with his moves. Of course, Nova now showing off, proving that he is the faster competitor, the more trained, the more skilled competitor in this match.
I mean, it's Nova, dude. Does he really... First of all, does he really need the belt of Zeus?
Do you notice Sully's costume kind
Yeah,
of looks like the old version?
Yeah, he's back to
Is that
Monsters
throwback
Inc.
style?
shit.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Cool. Happy to see that. It's Monsters
I'm
Inc.
gonna
for
assume-
Halloween.
I'm gonna assume Ace and Nicholas took Sully shopping.
Well, no,
for,
I think he's
some
wearing.
new gear.
I think he's wearing Monsters Inc. gear for Halloween. For all the pussies out there that can't watch real horror movies.
Chops back and forth. Nova Aussie.
Whoa! Oh! Nova! Aussie! Nova!
Swing and a miss by Nova. Avatar not able to do anything, though. There you go. Quick hurricane. Hurricanrana. Too busy talking about a hurricane over the past few weeks, Mikhail. You can't pronounce Hurricanrana.
I was on a cruise ship and almost got caught in the hurricane.
I almost got swept away by a hurricane. Oh my God, the Aussie Avatar right into the exposed turnbuckle by Nova's manager. I didn't even notice it was exposed. The ref is now fixing the turnbuckle as Nova continues his beatdown on Aussie Avatar.
Listen, I wish the manager's name was exposed. All I have
Avatar
to say,
on the outside of the ring. 1, 2.
What if it's a double countout and then Aussie Avatar just gets to take the belt?
Is that the way that works?
No, but it could in ShockWrestling. You're the CEO.
Especially with the Freebird rule that Ace ended up losing the So Far So Good title. Nicholas' So Far So Good title.
We should do
that
that.
Freebird
We
rule.
should do the backwards wrestling promotion.
Just keep redoing the rules.
Title changes can occur with a countdown. In fact, every match needs to end with a countdown.
Oh, God, you're hurting me.
Imagine if we had like WWE has the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view and it's like all the matches are Hell in a Cell, even though they're not. We have count out.
And all the matches in the pay-per-view are.
You have to win by count out.
Nova with the cover on the Aussie Avatar.
No.
Only a 1 count. Quite impressive moves by both competitors. I'm shocked to see Aussie Avatar putting up the fight that he is tonight. Sully continuing to cheer him on the outside of the ring.
And, he just pushed the Aussie Avatar down.
Oh no, this ain't looking good for the Avatar. He started off strong in this match. Sully trying to stop Nova now. Nova telling Sully to leave. Go back to PWF, bitch. That's what I heard.
PWF doesn't exist anymore, folks, because they won't give me a show. It's Triple F now.
Kick to the head of the Aussie Avatar into another cover. 1, 2, 3.
That's it.
He started getting weak there in that match. I think that he got a little rattled. I mean, I still expected Nova to win. Don't get me wrong, but that was an impressive showing by the Aussie Avatar.
Nova remains your champion of Zeus along with his unnamed manager. Congratulations, Nova.
Let me tell you about this bird that's been annoying me. I'm about to sound like Ace for a minute here, Mikhail, because
you're being annoyed by a bird?
Raven is going on and on about all this crap in the ShockWrestling universe, and it's constant whining and complaining, squawking and cawing, and I'm sick of it. Tonight, he's going to go up against Bare Bones Bill in a very special matchup. Hopefully, Bare Bones Bill can beat some sense into this Raven guy. He's complaining to me about all this shit with Jaden, saying that he demands a match with Jaden. Who does Raven think he is, Mikhail? You can't come to me and demand a match when I already told him the rules last month.
He brought his
you
fucking
do not touch Jaden.
He brought his dad with him this time.
Oh, you're gonna bring your dad, Raven?
Dude, come on now. Wise Owl looking like he's got a little update.
Wise Owl looks pretty good. How you doing?
What up, Wise Owl, if you're watching? What up, Raven's dad? Sorry
Raven
we make fun of your
his
son.
way down. Raven is repping some new gear tonight. Of course, if you feel it, chase it. But he did fail once again, as Mikhail and myself saw over at Dragon Dynasty. Should I throw a replay in real quick? Here it is.
Oh God, never gets old.
Well,
I don't like seeing Animus win, but that one tickled
It's a
me
shame that Raven can have the caliber to be in a main event on multiple pay-per-views in ShockWrestling.
to have the nerve.
Never win. And then, once again, comes to me whining, complaining. I think tonight it's going to be really fun. Because look at that. Jaden, the person who, in my opinion, seems to get bullied the most by the Raven. You seem to have forgiven Jaden more recently than Raven has. I mean, you don't seem to care anymore that much.
I don't get what
he's injured.
Yeah, he's got a robot arm.
And now Raven, of course, Jaden is the one who made Raven bleed, to be fair. But look at this. Bare Bones Bill is fully Team Jaden here in Shock Wrestling.
I kind of hate to see that. I like Bare Bones Bill. Hate to see him go to the dark side. I hate anybody who's on the dark side, and I think that does include some face wrestlers here on Shock Wrestling. But
look, Jaden, the dark side, Team Jaden has been nothing but positivity.
Yeah, how could they be on the dark side? They have the American flag on their shirt.
This is a good thing. Bill is going to beat the crap out of the Raven. Maybe that will knock some sense into the guy, and he'll stop whining about trying to fight Jaden while he's still injured.
You think?
You know, he's accusing Jaden of faking his injury, which I would never. That is just disrespectful.
If anything would have knocked some sense into the Raven, it would have been 3 unsuccessful challenges for a world title. But
that's a valid point. He's always trying to put his problems onto somebody else here in the locker room.
Somebody else is to blame. Maybe you're just not that good.
Look at Bill taking down this alleged veteran, the Raven. Mr. No World Champions over here. Bill kicking Raven in the head.
And Bill, that was a very moon gravity there.
I think there's something wrong with the fucking game recently.
Two.
Look at Jaden
that was literally
taunting
like
Raven.
Moon gravity.
Moon gravity. Was it in, what games could you do that in?
I think that was a GTA thing, right? You could jump really high or...
Yeah. And there, I think in Tony Hawk, there was the gravity mode. In Underground or...
Oh, yeah.
Iceland or something.
Yes, it was at Tony Hawk's Underground 2, I think, that had moon gravity where you could just go flying up.
Raven tied up with Bill, picking him up now. Going for the snake eyes here. The disrespect from Raven recently is going across the board. It's clearly annoying some of us. And once again, I want to beat up a broken man. I want to beat up Jaden with his fake broken arm. How rude.
Yeah,
I brought Jaden here because Raven's not one who could bring down the British wrestling invasion very clearly. He can't even bring down his ex-best friend, Animus.
Oh!
Again.
Raven has had a lot of shortcomings here. And it's weird because, he positioned himself like he wanted everybody to think he was, the main character of Strike. And it's where do you go from here now, dog? Oh, outside
what a move
DDT.
by the Raven.
You got all these moves, you got all this impressive shit going for you, but when it's, dollars to donuts time, when it's time to make it count, he's Samoa Joeing it. He's whiffing every opportunity.
Oh, can you explain that to our audience members who might not know what Samoa Joeing it means?
Back in the day in TNA, Samoa Joe had a reputation for being a really good wrestler and everything, but he never won when it counted. He never won the world title. He never won these matches with big things at stake. And I feel like that's the path Raven has been on. He's just, he's impressive week after week, but when you put him in a situation where it's Raven could win a championship, a lot of the times he falls short. I mean, a lot of the time, I should say all the time, because the last time we saw Raven win a title was with Animus.
And a burning table.
Yeah.
Look at this. From the top, Bare Bones Bill landing right onto the Raven. I think Bill needed to find a place. I'm glad Bill didn't go. Listen, Team Jaden, so far, is people like myself and Ace who have claimed, hey, we're on Team Jaden. But we haven't seen an actual competitor on Team Jaden yet. I'm glad that Bare Bones Bill has made his place here in Shock Wrestling by joining somebody, Jaden, former world champion, unlike the Raven.
Yeah. Dude, that's bad. Everybody here has been a world champion besides the Raven and Bare Bones. But And Wiseout. Okay, so one person has been
And
cheated.
myself.
Well, yeah, and the referee. So I guess
That ref may have.
I guess it's just me and Jaden.
Roll up by the Raven.
1, 2, no.
Kick out. I've had quite a great time with Bill. Bill, of course, I brought in to take on Dava when he was refusing to put his Outer Ring Championship on the line. I put it on the line against Bare Bones Bill. Another 2 count by Raven. Bicycle kick there.
Or yeah, bicycle kick. Sorry, you were correct.
Shocking events here on Friday Night Strike tonight.
I don't know. This is a match where I'd like to believe in the Raven. I'd like to root for him to win, but I know it's not going to lead to anything.
We want Raven signs. The crowd's going wild for the Raven, but I guess they're not dealing with what us backstage politics are dealing with the Raven. Complaining, demanding matches with Jaden, demanding matches with injured wrestlers.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say, Jaden being the next logical challenger for the Raven.
Raven didn't even make it all the way back to the locker room before he immediately tweeted that he couldn't stand Jaden and wants a match with him.
Well, I'm glad I blocked Raven on Twitter.
Big hit there by Bare Bones Bill, throwing Raven against the ropes.
Spinning
That was
forearm.
nice.
Cover here by Bare Bones Bill. Let's do it. 2, 3.
Did you see
Raven
what
had the
I
ropes.
saw?
Raven had the ropes. First of all, I also want to point out Raven's father turned his back on his son as soon as the pinfall started. But
he couldn't believe the disappointment again.
He couldn't bear to see his son suffer.
I can't watch this for a third time. Oh, boy.
God, you gotta, I mean, if you're wise out, you gotta get used to it, right?
I have to make my way down to the ring, Mikhail, for a very special announcement.
Folks, John Von Hollywood did get a little bit too excited there, and he did stumble down the stairs. It was just like it was like the heel of a shoe, like shuffled along a few steps, and I watched him like hold on to the rails. He's okay. He didn't fall or anything, but it was a little, he had like a little skip in his step. And JVH, the Kane champion, is here. JVH, of course, is, he's our version of Tony Khan, I would say, but instead of being the cocaine champion, he's just the Kane champion. And he is rocking that Scary Box headband tonight. Possibly a sign of things to come. Folks, if you're not already subscribed to the Scary Box YouTube channel, do it now. I got a couple short films coming out later this month that I want you to look at. I want you to check them out. And there he is. Jordan's... Let me fix that. The first short is coming out October 18th, and then we got another one in the pipeline. Very excited. As excited as JVH is to show you all his Kane championship. Let's hear what he has to say.
At the end of the month, we have our next PLE, the Shock Wrestling Special. Ace and I have reintroduced the Scary Boxes, which holds a contract where you can have a championship match whenever or wherever you want. As for Strike Scary Box, I will be deciding who qualifies in a slasher stack 'em up qualifier. You need to defeat a horror icon to qualify for this year's Scary Box matchup. Let's see our first match with the legit athlete and Iron Dragon winner, Jordan.
Folks, leave a comment down below if you watched the Vince McMahon documentary on Netflix. I'm just trying to see something. Do you guys think he was right about the Montreal Screwjob? I kind of agree with them. I wouldn't let that happen to my company. Showing Bret Hart the loopholes to get out of the contract and showing him he could go make more money somewhere else, and he still tries to like take the belt with him. That's some bullshit. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't let him do that. I would have screwed that guy 100 times over. Well, folks, you heard it
Alrighty,
here.
folks. It's time for Jordan versus a horror icon. Now, Mikhail, which horror icon is your guess for tonight's match?
I would like to see my favorite horror icon, and that would be Mr. Leatherface.
I thought you were gonna go back to the Invisible Man.
Oh
again.
well, yeah. I would love to see the Invisible Man, but you know he's already made the rounds in wrestling.
Yeah, I thought one of my favorite matches. I think we brought that up in October of last year as well.
The Invisible
Jordan
Man versus Invisible
is
Stan.
here. Of course, Jordan won the Iron Dragon match against Adam at Dragon Dynasty. What a great time that was, Mikhail. You were in the booth with me for that.
Yes, I'm there for all of Jordan's victories. Jordan's my protege.
I think so.
I believe in
as
Jordan.
And as you shouted out earlier, you and Jordan as well were a part of the 1,000 subscriber special live stream, which you could still catch the replay on.
Thank you, Jordan, for joining us. We hope to have Jordan in the booth again. Jordan was a great presence on the live stream with Ace and I, and so was Mooch. Mooch came in clutch as well. He helped us out, and Madison. Madison didn't play the game, but she was there. She was great company. She lives in my house, so that was like a nice
great
plus.
company.
But yeah, anyway, Jordan, the premier athlete, chopping at the crotch.
What horror icon could he be facing in tonight's match? Don't forget, of course, we still have Mikhail's Triple F Open Challenge, our main event later on tonight.
And who is it going to be? The horror icon. Is it going to be Puppet Master? No. It's Jason Voorhees.
Well, I don't like the Friday the 13th movies. I think the first one's good, and I think pretty much all the rest of them suck.
I think the first one is a really neat movie. I really like if you're a fan of watching like really cheaply done movies and you're like, oh, it's so cool how they made that look like not that cheap, or things like that. If you're appreciative of movies like that, the first one's a great watch. All the rest of them, pretty fucking awful. I would say after the first Friday the 13th, my favorite Friday the 13th is probably In a Violent Nature. The homage film that came out earlier this year.
Last time we saw Jason Voorhees here at Shock Wrestling.
He's looking good.
He teamed up with Mike Myers. Not Mike Myers.
Yeah,
but
baby.
Michael Myers. Yeah, baby. And Freddy Krueger. They all I made them beat up Nikki Fox last year.
Which was awesome and hilarious.
But that was the last time we saw Jason Voorhees. Which Jason was that? It was like the jacked up one where he looked like a demon.
Now he looks a little fat.
Now
This is Jason Goes to Arby's.
And Jason, or I'm sorry, the Friday the 13th video game was
pretty fun. Yeah.
That was cool.
I like playing hide and seek.
How do you feel about the reboot? Isn't that the next thing the Halloween people moved on to now? They're the Friday the 13th
actually,
people now?
the Halloween guy moved on to Exorcist. But
that is...
Aren't they both Blumhouse now, though?
I think so. I think there's some movement on Friday the 13th.
Listen, does everybody want to complain about what's going on with Blumhouse recently?
Dude,
I don't know.
yeah, Blumhouse is... That's not the Wolfman. Someone apparently... We can't talk about the Friday the 13th rights situation because it's very complicated and... separate people own the rights to the mask, the name Jason Voorhees, and the title Friday the 13th, so it's very hard to make a movie now. But,
if they're trying to remake Friday the 13th, the first movie doesn't even have the mask in it.
Yeah, they could just do that.
It's Halloween 2018 again.
Oh!
Jordan knocking over the ladder. taking down Jason Voorhees.
hell
This
is
is
Jason
a chance
going
to
for a
be
ladder
in our scary box our scary box match at Halloween.
Dude, look at Jason putting up his arms to defend himself against Jordan. This is crazy.
So Friday the 13th story has the whole mother thing going on.
Yeah.
Mother. Tell your children not to come my way. I always thought that, I could be wrong, but is that not inspired by the way they did the mother stuff in Psycho?
Oh, probably. I never thought of that before.
I thought that's what it was like their newer take on it, which...
Well, yeah, and then the first one, it's kind of like the reverse of Psycho, where she thinks she's the kid.
Yeah.
Instead of the kid thinks he's his mom. Dressing up like a Mama Bates.
Jordan picking Jason back up again. All these J names in this matchup.
Jason Jordan, Broadway actor.
Tables chance as Jordan sets up a ladder here in tonight's qualifier. The slasher stack 'em up.
All right, well, let me ask you this, JVH. What's your favorite kill in a horror movie? Because I actually realized my choice might be within the Friday the 13th franchise, now that I think about it.
We brought up Halloween Ends earlier, and when the kid falls off the
That's a good one.
at the beginning.
That is a good one. I really enjoy when Jason finds the camper in a sleeping bag and just hits it off the tree, and you hear them go, "Ow! Ow!"
There's another one. Maybe it's in Halloween. Was it Halloween Kill? I can't remember, but the one where they're in the car and fighting Michael Myers.
Oh, and he kicks the door open and the woman shoots herself in the head. That's in Halloween Kills. That one's great.
Good kills.
That was some Three Stooges shit. Like, you open the door and Curly throws a pie in his own face or something. Like, that was wacky.
I guess those are the most recent ones. In Studio 666, they have a scene, the Foo Fighters movie, they have a scene with the chainsaw underneath the bed. You see the chainsaw go up and they split the body in half. And it's just like a classic, Stan Winston Studios legacy effects type of effect. But it was fun seeing it in 2023.
You know who else was seeing something in 2023? Dave Grohl. And what he was seeing was a mistress.
Jordan slamming the trash can against Jason, saying you're trash.
Just like all your movies.
Is Friday the 13th the trashiest of that group?
I want to say Texas Chainsaw Massacre overall.
Oh,
is
I
probably the
guess.
trashiest.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good point.
Cover on the
Jordan
ladders.
with a pin.
2, 3.
Slasher stack 'em up. Jordan taking down the horror icon Jason here tonight. He will be going to the Scary Box match on Halloween.
Scary Box. Ooh. Well, congratulations to the legit athlete, my protege, my number one, Jordan.
Well, Mikhail, good luck in your Triple F Open Challenge here tonight.
Well, as the saying goes, may the best man win, and I plan to.
All right, I'll see you later.
Saturday nights have always held a significant place in the world of wrestling. And now Shockwave Sports presents, for the first time ever, Saturday night's crowd-pleasing event, this October 12th. Competitors from Monday Night Raw, Friday Night Strike, and Proving Grounds may appear in the most crowd-pleasing event of the year. ShockWrestling Saturday Night crowd-pleasing event. Be there October 12th.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. Saturday night's crowd-pleasing event this upcoming Saturday, October 12th. It's going to be a huge, grand old time. Oh, jeez.
Nicholas thinks he can put on a crowd-pleasing event without my master Animus, the global champion? Honey, we've got some negotiations to do. Animus will in fact be in action at Saturday night's crowd-pleasing event on October 12th. Just you wait. Thank you, Master.
Well, alright. I don't know what pool Andre may have on the crowd-pleasing event Saturday, October 12th, but I know for sure that I will be there and in the booth for Saturday night's crowd-pleasing event. It's going to be a grand old time, but now it's time for our main event of Friday Night Strike, Mikhail's Triple F Open Challenge. We have been waiting for Mikhail to make his way down, throwing some advertisements as he makes his way, defending his crown in an open challenge here tonight. Let's see who the competitor could be. We have a lot of different roster members in the back that may want a shot at Mikhail or even at the Triple F title. Now, if this were last year, I'd say most competitors in the Shock Wrestling universe would gladly go after Mikhail. But this Mikhail, you know, he won the Triple F championship and has retained it throughout most of this summer. He, of course, is part of the huge reason that we were able to enter the fall in peace without the prophecy. Him and Adam, of course, continued feuding. That feud has switched over to other Click member Jordan, who we, of course, saw beat Jason Voorhees just a little bit ago. I'm so excited for the crowd-pleasing event next Saturday. Let's see who has accepted the challenge. Wait a minute. Any competitor at Shock Wrestling could accept this, and I could be wrong. I haven't seen this intro. This song it's I know this song like the back of my hand. I can play it. Slayer is here, but I'm getting a little.
No! No!
Uh-oh. Devil Han. The devil. I'm shaking. The Devil Han has returned. Devil Han is here to take on Mikhail in the Triple F Open Challenge for this Friday Night Strikes main event. This is dangerous. Mikhail has faced the likes of Beacon. Beacon's the one who took down Mikhail. He's faced the likes of Devil Han many, many years. And, of course, dealt with Adam, the whole prophecy. Is Devil Han here to get his revenge on Mikhail Ice Cold 3000. He sent Devil Han through the light back at across the pond. I thought Mikhail ended him. I thought that was it. But he's here. The man who ruined my summer of Shock Wrestling is making his return with a vengeance. I need to call, like, I know I've been complaining about Raven constantly, but I feel unsafe in the booth right now, folks. Mikhail is stunned. He's beat him once before, but I think this could be a more dangerous Devil Han than we've ever seen before. The crowd is on their feet. The vengeance, the hatred in Devil Han's eyes. I know Mikhail has gone through the trials and tribulations before, but the return Devil Han, this must be, look at the scarring, look at how beat up Devil Han is. Garbs covering his face. This is dangerous. This could be the ultimate test for Mikhail Ice Cold. Oh my god, look how ugly he looks. Oh, it's almost cybernetic. Oh no, that is not the way to start against the returned Devil Han. Here on Friday Night Strike's main event for the Triple F title, the open challenge was accepted. Devil Han with an immediate pin on Mikhail. Oh my god, we're already going with a 2 count. Folks, I don't know if I can do this. This is intense. The last time these two faced off, Mikhail sent him through the spotlight. I hope this isn't going to be the end of Mikhail's reign. Mikhail just brutalized by the light tube, then a headbutt there by Devil Han. I think Mikhail was more shocked than anyone else here, because he did not know what to expect in this. He gets a little cocky sometimes with these open challenges, so that intro, you hear Slayer come on, people start rising from the dead. Slayer! Kick there by Devil Han, stoppage by Mikhail, there you go! Flipping Devil Han on the outside of the ring. Of course, it's the Triple F Open Challenge, meaning Triple F rules. There are no rules. This is dangerous. An Extreme Rules match, putting Mikhail in an awkward position against the Devil himself. This is for more than just the title for Devil Han. This is his fight for redemption, for revenge, maybe even for closure against Mikhail. Putting Summer in the past and moving forward. Devil Han wants to come back, and he wants to rule Friday Night Strike again. And Mikhail's not going to put up with that. Oh, man. Throwing Mikhail against the ropes. His back just rubbing against those light shards of glass. That can't feel good. Multiple knees into the leg of Mikhail. All right, starting to settle down a bit. Now I'm starting to get your typical worried again of Mikhail trying to fight for his own good. Another light tube, smashing it right against the head of Mikhail Ice Cold 3000, going for a cover. One, reach for the rope. Kick out though. Only a 1 count that time. Mikhail trying to get his head into the game here in tonight's main event. Looking for an instrument of destruction on his own. Stop! He's telling Devil Han, I put a stop to you before. I can do it again. Throwing the stop sign at Devil Han. Devil Han's just looking like... Lucifer was a beautiful angel, one of God's most beautiful angels. And, when he sent him down to hell and cast him out of heaven, I guess he didn't send him to hell, he sent him down to earth, but he became ugly, Satan, the devil, right? Devil Han, I always thought Devil Han was kind of cute, but now he's ugly. All those burn marks on his face. He's just a devilized Han Solo. So, of course, Harrison Ford, that scoundrel. There we go. Finally. This is what I'm saying. Get distracted and Mikhail does better. 1, Mikhail's a shy peer. If you're staring at him when you're all at the urinals, he will not be able to pee. So that's probably how he felt there for a moment. I distracted. He felt me watching him. Now I distracted the audience. He started getting the upper hand on the Devil tonight. We've seen Mikhail come out on top time and time again. The stakes are high in this match. Devil Han getting tied up by Mikhail, back and forth on the ropes. A little bit of action by Mikhail. Oh no! Devil Han with the right hook. Multiple knee kick, elbow. Big Devil Han combo, knee to the face. Mikhail's taking things a little slowly. He doesn't necessarily know the right approach. Devil Han with the table. This is dangerous territory. Chekhov's table is out in this match. Wait a minute. Look at Devil Han's. Okay, I'm sorry. I was looking at Devil Han's shirt and the wings were scaring me there. Back and forth between these two. Mikhail! Devil Han! Mikhail! Devil Han! Right on top of the table. What a main event. The return of Devil Han. Big jab to the back of Mikhail. Back and forth between these two wild competitors. Both former world champions, both former blockbuster world champions even. Low blow by Devil Han, taking down Mikhail. No! Oh no! Two! Third! No! Kick out by Mikhail. Thank goodness. Devil Han continuing the offense, continuing the action, immediately putting Mikhail up to the top. Folks, I'm standing up in the booth here. Devil Han setting up the table. I don't even know what's Mikhail thinking. Is he too dazed? Get out of the way, Mikhail. What are you doing? Devil Han going for the long stretch with the Mikhail through the table. The crowd chanting, "This is awesome. This is not good." Devil Han's returned. With the barbed wire bat now. Oh no. There we go. Good recovery by Mikhail. Let's see what he's got against the Devil. No! Swing and a miss. Good recovery by Devil Han. Another hit to the head of Mikhail. You could just feel the hatred between these two competitors in this match. Back and forth on the ropes again. Will Mikhail get the advantage? This time he does. Taking Devil Han down. Throwing him into the corner, grabbing that barbed wire bat. No! Right to the face of Mikhail! Oh, that definitely cut him open. Not the pretty face of Mikhail. He's not going to be happy about that. Devil Han grabbing the trash can, throwing it into the ring now. Looking for more instruments of destruction. What more does he want to lay the beating on with Mikhail? A megaphone. Oh no. Picking up the trash can again. Mikhail escaping, rolling away, trying to get away, regain himself, regain his strength for this match. Devil Han, not enough power in that throw. Mikhail with the megaphone now. That's always dangerous territory. And Devil Han put a stop to it. Sometimes Devil Han can't stand Mikhail on commentary. He's like, don't put a mic near you. Hitting him in the head with the megaphone again. It's Devil Han setting up. Oh, spinning knee. That looks like that Goku Indiana Jones match from the other day. Throwing Mikhail into the corner again. Stop sign onto him. Didn't really do much. Oh, here we go. Combo of fists onto the face and chest of Mikhail. Some bigger right hooks there, taking Mikhail down in the corner. This is dangerous territory. Oh my God. Danny Bourne from Proving Grounds. Danny Bourne is here. What's he doing? Mikhail trapped in the corner, continually getting kicked by Devil Han. FN's out! FN, member of the Prophecy, follower of Mikhail, stopping Danny Bourne, flipping him off. Danny Bourne's leaving. Did FN just scare him away?
Mikhail taking him down with the believe.
Making Devil Han believe. Going right back after Devil Han. Slime pays. Taking Devil Han down. Oh, climbing up top. Big leg drop. 1, 2, 3. Mikhail beats Devil Han. Did Devil Han recruit Danny Bourne to try to attack Mikhail? But FN came and stopped. Oh, FN with a chair! Looking at Devil Han. Is he going to choose between the Prophecy or Mikhail and the Clique? Mikhail is bullying FN. He refuses to accept him in the Clique, and that's all FN has wanted since he left the Prophecy. FN has chosen! He's taking down Devil Han with the steel chair! Just brutalizing Devil Han with the chair. FN, former Prophecy member, showing where his alliance lies with the light. Stare down between Mikhail and FN. All FN wants is Mikhail's blessings and good graces. What a wild ending to this week's episode of Friday Night Strike. Thank you everybody for tuning in and watching. Thank you everybody for watching Dragon Dynasty from this past week in our most recent pay-per-view. If you missed it, check out the live replay on Shockwave Sports Live tab, as well as don't forget October 31st is our next pay-per-view, the ShockWrestling Halloween Special. Tune in every Monday night for Monday Night Caw and every Friday for Friday Night Strike. Thank you all for watching this week's episode, and I'll talk to you guys later. Good night, everybody!